do tonight's recap of Amazing Race.
And it was amazing. This was a really good episode.
I'm loving this season, and this episode was awesome.
They were in Portugal. They had to take a plane and then a ferry once they got there to Norway and the Arctic Circle.
Guess what? The flights from Portugal to Norway are pretty scarce.
Pretty scarce.
So they were all on the same flight.
Well, another thing that's pretty weird there, it's like the sun never sets.
It's the Arctic Circle.
Holy crap. It's like daylight 24 hours a day, pretty much.
That's so weird. I guess everyone there has those, like, sun-blocking shades.
Oh, yeah. You need them.
Yeah.
So, freaking Marie, is she the biggest pain in the ass you've ever seen on the race? One of the biggest,
Possibly.
anyway. Oh, yeah, we got this express pass, but I don't want to give it to anybody because they all suck.
She's gonna milk that thing and get favors from people until the very end
Leg
of the
5.
fifth leg.
Alright, so, again, the sun never sets.
Yeah.
Land of sun.
It's like 11 p.m. at this point. The sun is shining like it's midday.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's gotta mess with your head if you're not used to it.
It's a detour. It's either hang your heads or hammer of the cods.
Alright.
I love the names that they come up with all the
Very
time.
clever. So let's talk about hang your heads first. You had to string these fish heads, which is gross, and you had to do, I think, 6 groups of 10.
10, right. And Tim and Marie, she was insisting it was 8. She's like, oh no, they've got 10 on theirs. Then she realized it was 10.
Yeah. Well, they messed up again because once you string all those fish heads, you have to take them in your wheelbarrow to this drying rack. Which is a substantial distance away.
Right, and huge. So you had to each team had their own pole, but you had to put it on the pole that had the little Amazing Race flag on it.
Yeah.
And they did not.
And they were like, why is ours wrong? What did we do differently?
Can you please stop and tell us why ours is wrong? We didn't do anything different. We have the express pass.
Yeah, so they asked Brandon and Adam, the Beardies, what they were doing wrong, and they were like, we'll give you the express pass if you tell us. And they were like, no.
We don't need your express pass, hooah. Just kidding,
Yeah.
I didn't really say that.
But the funniest part was when Brandon and Adam were, like, going off to the next clue, and they were like, we give you the express pass.
I really like the Beardies.
Yeah,
I really like
they were
them a lot.
rocking it out this episode. So also with Hang Your Heads, the Afghanimals were having a tough time because their wheelbarrow had a flat tire.
Check your equipment before you leave.
Oof.
Road
Sucks.
rules. Alright, so Hammer of the Cods.
Only 2 teams did this one.
Yeah, because it was really a lot harder.
I think it really messed people up.
Yeah, you had to climb to the top of the drying racks. The ones that the skinny cod were on were these like huge triangle drying racks. You had to get, I think, 15 pairs of cods and then bring it back pretty far distance.
You had to carry them. No wheelbarrow for you.
Well, they were a lot lighter than the fish heads were, I think.
They're still heavy, though.
And they were like pokey, too.
Yeah,
because they
it
were all
looks
dry.
painful.
You had to hammer them out to make fish jerky.
Ugh.
Beat your fish.
So the 2 teams that did this detour were Tim and Danny and the Baseball Wives.
Tim and Danny didn't seem to have too much problem with it. It just took a long time. Yeah, but the Baseball Wives, her freaking hair got caught in it. You know, way to have some quality control there. I wouldn't want to be eating that after her freaking hair was caught in it.
Yeah.
And she was covered with bug bites.
Ugh.
Those mosquitoes were just eating her like lunch.
That being said, though, they did that challenge, like,
They did it pretty quick.
considering, like, how long it took for, like, Tim and Danny.
They were really good at the beating part.
Yeah, they did that quickly.
Alright, so the next part is a speedboat trip to the next village. I'm not going to say the name because it was about 1,000 letters long.
Those boats were going fast.
They really were. They gave you goggles and everything. It must have been cold as hell,
I'm
too.
sure it was
Probably
very
could have
cold.
froze your eyeballs off.
Yeah. So, Roadblock, who's the biggest swinger?
We are 2 wild and crazy girls. So you had to put on this bungee with a release on it. Swing.
I don't think that was a bungee.
It had a boing boing on it.
But it wasn't like a bungee.
No, it wasn't a bungee.
You were swinging.
It was a bungee swing.
It wasn't a bungee.
You had to pull your ball. You had to drop, swim to the clue, get on the boat, and get your butt out of there.
I think we need to clear this up. You jump off of a bridge.
Right.
You're swinging around. Then you release yourself from the rope.
Right.
And you swim to the clue in freezing cold water.
Okay. Well, it weren't no thing for the beardies, because they used to jump off bridges all the time.
What? They were like, we would hang on to the bottom of a bridge while a train would pass by, and then the vibrations would shake us off.
Wow. All right, so it was kind of hard for Jay to reach his ball, because it kind of got all tangled.
He was like, I can't get it.
I know. I don't really like them that much.
It's kind of annoying.
All right, so after you did the bridge thing, you had to pick a truck, a Ford truck, product placement.
Yeah, and they were all like, oh, this Ford truck is great.
It ain't no thing to tow this with this Ford Ranger truck.
Yeah, so they had to, like, back it into this spot, rig it up with this, like, granite boulder.
On a sled. And they had to tow it just far enough to reveal the next clue.
And along with the clue, there was a little sack of Viking coins, which will be important in a future leg.
Money, please. All right, I had to do that. You know I did. All right, so Tim and Marie, those little bitches, they didn't see the clue. They saw the money, please.
Yeah.
They didn't see the little torn up piece of paper, fabric, whatever it was, with Viking Longhouse printed on it.
Mm-hmm. So most of the teams, well, maybe not most of them, but a lot of them were like, oh yeah, I do this stuff all the time in my work. So they got through it really quickly. And then the other teams that didn't have experience, it didn't seem too difficult for them.
No, but it was for the Ice Queens.
They had a tough time because
they don't drive stick shifts.
Okay, if you're going to be on the Amazing Race, you should learn how to drive stick because it's going to come up.
There's a few things you should do, and stick shift is one of them. You should also practice driving on the other side of the road.
Well, it might be dangerous to practice.
Yeah, okay. All right, so at the Viking Longhouse, Brandon and Adam came in first. Oh! I love the beardies.
Yes, so as a reward, they each got $5,000.
And Brandon was like, yeah, I could use this to finish my house. And Adam was like, well, I could live for a whole year on this where I come from.
Oh, gosh. All right. So we're really rooting for them. And then Phil is like, guess what? You're still racing. Here's another clue.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hot dog. I know. Now, this was the best part of the whole episode. Tim and Marie, she's like looking at this thing like, where's the clue? What am I doing wrong?
Guess what? You didn't grab the clue.
All right.
So they have no idea where they're going. They were just following people.
Travis and Nicole pull up. They beg them for help. And Nicole is like, I want the express pass. Express pass, please. And freaking Marie is just like,
yeah.
Later for you.
So Nicole was like, give me the express pass or we're going. Okay, we're leaving. Bye.
Bye.
So we don't know yet if Nicole gave them, or if Marie gave them the express pass.
She did not, because they did leave.
But then in the tease, they were like, will she give it to them?
No, not to them, to anyone.
I don't know.
If somebody else comes up and is like, well, yeah, if they get desperate enough. But I don't think Tim and Marie can use the express pass to not have, they'd have to go back and get the clue. It's just for a challenge. It's not to get to the...
Yeah, if they make it to the pit stop, don't they have to have the clue?
Yeah, they have to have it.
I feel like you have to have the clue.
They wouldn't be able to use their express pass. All right, so...
It was a real cliffhanger.
It sure was. But next time, oh my God, it's the old dreaded double U-turn.
Oh no!
All right, so... I'm excited because I'm really loving this season. Till next time,
much love.